What's poppin', air gunners? I'm just kidding, that's his line. Denny, the flat broke air gunner. Moose here, Airguns of Michigan. And today we're out at the range. We're shooting 100 yards. Denny and I today are going to be attempting, we say that loosely, the Long Ranger, 150, maybe 200, maybe 250. And so we're just out at the range early, just kind of shooting some air guns and having a good time. And you know, we've got out the M3.5 that Turek and I are working on. And Chris, I don't know, man, I might not be able to give this gun back to you. I mean, seriously, like,
it's definitely a beautiful gun.
I just don't, I mean, it's become a favorite of mine to shoot, and it's just, it's kind of crazy, but I'd have a hard time giving it to you considering it's Denny's air gun. And yeah, deal. So
you're playing, man.
No, I'm not playing, dude. This is 100% your air gun, bro.
Oh my God, thank you, brother.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. And I want to talk a little bit about it because there's a lot of people that went into this air gun.
Right.
This was actually Chris Turek's first FX Impact.
Much love, Chris.
Yep, and he got it from Spa, obviously.
Yeah.
And you know, we dual bottled it.
Oh my
got
God.
a custom Ernest roll barrel on it. Donnie FL and Saber Tactical stepped up and gave the top rail, the bottom rail, the moderator, the buttstock. Accutac stepped up and gave us a brand new Accutac bipod.
Oh my God.
The pellet shop stepped up and gave us a brand new Arkin SH4, which is by far my favorite scope of any scope I've ever shot. High pressure pneumatics stepped up, gave us the dual bottle system as well as the liner in the barrel now. We changed out the liner. Ergo Air stepped up, gave us a grip for it. Got 3 magazines. We got the case, we got cleaning supplies, we got everything you need for this gun.
Oh my God.
And
OMG, I don't know what to say.
She's a bad mamma jam. Well, there's nothing else to say other than
thank you everybody. I think your camera went off.
No, it didn't.
Oh, okay, cool. Well,
it's still flashing.
Thank you everybody that has done this. I don't even know what to say. I'm over here all choked up. It's one of the most amazing guns I've ever seen in my life. Chris Turek, he's always been a good guy. He reached out to me as soon as I started getting into air gunning and gave me a bunch of really solid advice. Thank you, Chris, man. You're an awesome guy, man.
Yep.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. Ernest threw in one of his custom barrels as well, so we don't want to leave him out.
No, Ernest.
And if I forgot anybody, I definitely apologize. It's kind of spur of the moment.
Yeah, I said thank you everybody because he named so many people, and I can't say thank you enough because again, I'm used to doing the giveaways. I'm not used to getting it, and this definitely caught me off guard. I just recently got new glasses, and I'm messing them all up on the inside, man. That's crazy.
Well, you know, I mean, brother, listen, man. Everybody, in my opinion, deserves to own an Impact.
Wow.
And you know, it's definitely my favorite gun. It's the most highly tunable air gun in the world. It really, truly is. I mean, with all the adjustments that you can make with it, and you know, we're gonna let you enjoy it and get you into some bench rest shooting. This gun is definitely capable of bench rest.
I'm not that great of a shot, but with this gun at 100 yards, I'm putting stuff this close together. And I've never done that with any other gun. Granted, I'm more of a break barrel guy until today.
Right.
You know, so thank you again, everybody, man. Thank you so much. It means so much to me.
So I mean, there's lots of stuff. We'll go over all the details and stuff, but you know, if you guys haven't ever subscribed to the Flat Broke Air Gunner on YouTube, by all means, check him out. Denny he's a giving person, and that's why we did this. For those of you that have been following along, you know I started a GoFundMe, and it just really never took off. For some reason, I don't know why. I mean, everybody had good intentions, and actually, I had other people reach out to me after the GoFundMe and after we started building this, and they were like, man, we were just trying to not do it like obvious. You know, like we were going to reach out to you and just say, hey man, we just want to,
oh, wow.
You know, I had another guy that said he was going to donate an Impact, but we had already started building this, and this one's been a labor of love, man. I've literally spent man, probably the better part of a month.
Wow.
I mean, at least 3 weeks, however long I've been doing this.
Yeah.
Just working on it and tuning it and getting it shooting well, and and just enjoying it and bringing you guys all the stuff. But for those of you guys that don't know Denny and you don't know what he does, Denny goes out and finds kids and adults that have never shot air guns, and he donates air guns to them, whether they're Red Riders for kids or more adult version of air guns.
We've just recently been able to start getting donations thanks to Cyclops Joe and Izzy from Donnie FL. They've hooked up PCP guns that have gone out to new shooters. And again, I couldn't do what I do without people like Moose and Donnie, and all kinds of people help. It's not just me. I'm just the ham in the middle on YouTube doing it. It's a lot of people do this, that they're helping me, but it's all about getting new blood into the sport and having fun. If they have as fun as what we're having today, if those new shooters have that 5 times in their life, I think I accomplished something. But that's just me. But
exactly. No, and I agree, man. And and I've thought about doing the donations, and I try to do them off camera just because I don't want to bite on your thing.
Right.
That's Denny's thing, and and like I said, man, I mean, he takes where he lives. There's a lot of less fortunate families, at least that I can see.
Yeah.
And these kids, even a Red Rider, man, that's out of their wheelhouse to buy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, parents don't have an extra $50 to go to Bass Pro and buy their kid a Red Rider. And excuse me, Denny hooks them up with glasses and and BBs,
ammo, targets, everything.
Exactly.
The whole starter kit to get you out and get you in the backyard and away from the computer and away from video games. I have a computer and I have video games, but there's also time that you should be outside. You shouldn't spend your whole life in front of a screen.
Yeah.
Sometimes behind a scope is a lot better for you, so that's what we try to promote, especially getting whole families. We really like to give the dads something, and if they got 3 kids, hook all of them up so that everybody gets to go out. You could have healthy competition in your family and just have fun and learn some discipline in the shooting sport. So
yeah, exactly. So I just, man, I see the kind of person that Denny is and the kind heart that he has, and I have that same kind of heart, I guess, and 2 hearts, that are the same, just kind of. So I knew that Denny's next progression was getting an impact, and he goes to all these 100-yard bench rest shoots, and he just hangs out, and and I knew that it was just because, really, I mean, he didn't really have a setup to be able to shoot bench rest. So that was kind of the idea behind the whole GoFundMe to buy him a new Impact. And I'm actually glad that it worked out this way, because honestly, I think with a new Impact, you wouldn't have had the love that was poured into this thing.
Yeah, this
is
way over the top, super cool. This is by far a Ferrari of a race car, a Lambo, It's amazing. I'm standing here. I'm sorry I'm not, looking at the camera. I'm still, if you watch this video and zoom in, I'm all drooling like a little kid at a candy store, because it's still way overwhelming for me.
Yeah, so, I just wanted to make sure that, Denny understood that the airgun community themselves, and obviously they all came together. I mean, the pellet shop, just everybody. I mean, when I called Accutech about giving you a bipod, they didn't even hardly hesitate, man. They were like, oh yeah, sure, man. Nothing on this gun. I mean, there was a few parts that I just had to buy because, it needed, a couple of things, but, and like I bought the case and, all the cleaning stuff for you, but
you can't go wrong with one of those.
And actually, I take that back. I didn't buy the case and the cleaning stuff. The people that donated to the GoFundMe, I used that money to be able to get the gun to where it is and to buy the case and all that. We bought them a nice Pelican vault case, so the gun will be highly protected.
Oh yeah.
There won't be any issue with it. It's the same case that I used to carry my slugger in, so just a little bit smaller because I wanted to put everything in my case. But and we got you a bunch of pellets and stuff like that. So hopefully, man, this will get you to shoot bench rest and and stuff like that. And we can always look at like a Saber Tactical monopod, something for the rear that'll hold the gun more steady and things like that. But Yeah, it's a sweet gun, man. I mean, you guys have seen the groups I put together with this thing. I mean, I was just showing Denny one. I mean, at 100 yards, I dropped 6. I kid you not, they were under an inch. And you know, I was out here the other day. We got a little bit more wind today, so the pellets are getting pushed around a little bit. But the other morning when I was out here, dead calm, man. I didn't have to use any kind of holdover or anything on the scope, and it just kept dropping them like bombs. So it was awesome. But
when Moose shoots his videos, you always see it from this angle. He never really shows the whole range and all that stuff. Well, I haven't seen it frequently, I'll say that. But this range is awesome. He's got unlimited access. You have to be a member, and I think this is just awesome. This is the first range that I've been to like this, and I think it's just amazing. You'll see some more of this on my channel if you're a viewer on my channel. If not, please subscribe. I would love to have you. And the more people that watch my channel, the more kids I could help, because it's all about helping the kids. It's not about me getting stuff, because I never asked for stuff. I asked for stuff for the kids, and that's why, you know.
And we do. And if you guys are interested in donating any, you know, any kind of air guns, to Denny's channel, and you don't know how to get in touch with Denny, by all means email me, and I'll put you in touch with Denny, and you can, I mean, I drop ship, you know, and other people do too. We just drop ship them right to his house, and you know, through Amazon. Imagine, I generally just use Amazon, but you know, I mean, to think that you can buy a Red Ryder for under $50 and change a kid's life forever is just awesome, man. You know, I mean, because some of these kids, you know, I mean, they don't get anything like that even for Christmas.
Right.
You know, I mean, Christmas at their house is usually handmade gifts or just, you know, Merry Christmas, you know. And so, you know, a lot of us are much more fortunate than everybody else. So,
the smiles when you hook a little kid up. Well, first when they come downstairs and see my guns and everything around, they usually get overwhelmed. But then when they're realizing they're getting something literally for free, and you know, nowadays you hardly ever get something literally for free. So when it happens to me, it gets me all choked up, because I know a lot of people put a lot of effort into this, and again, you know, thank you so much.
Yep. So, till next time, I'm Moose. This is Denny, the flat broke air gunner. You're watching Airguns of Michigan. If you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Bring you more and more of this stuff. And till next time, be good to each other, and God bless.
God bless.